Ano yung area ng gangrene, di ba? Upper A ba?
Upper A, behind the bench.
Hindi kayo naglo-lower box.
Hindi kami naglo-lower box.
Yeah,
Kasi
but-
masyadong mahal.
Hindi. Hindi, maganda yung view doon. Actually, for me, lower box or upper is the better view
Yes.
Oh yeah.
compared to Patron.
Oo.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, tell us about your history naman with LaSalle. Kasi some of the guys we've talked to sa gangrene are former Pep Squad members, di ba? And I know you have been part of the team of LaSalle. So tell us about it.
Well, yeah. I was actually a former water boy of the De La Salle Green Archers.
Really?
Yeah.
When was this?
Oh,
You-
you weren't born
I
yet.
don't know.
You don't want to offend people tonight.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Okay, and then?
Don't ask me. and that was way back the mid 70s. Yeah, way back the mid 70s. So that's why from then on I knew each and every cheese, each and every nuance of the team.
Well, that's another show.
That would be another 8 hours. I
All the
guess.
teams of LaSalle you followed since then.
Oh yeah, we were able to follow.
So you're very familiar with the 1988-89.
So do you?
I don't think I was able to follow because I was sick at school.
Oh.
Yes. Those were the glory years.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You missed
Doon
a
ka
lot.
Nine,
Doon ka
90.
nagsimula. And then after that,
Well, after that, I was too old to become water boy anymore. So,
waterman na, waterman.
and
Okay.
then two water dad. And then I don't know.
Alright, about the shirts, where can they get the shirts?
Yeah.
How much?
Well, they can log on to archerpride.com. It's available there. The shirts are quite reasonable. They're like 250. The main point of the shirt wasn't really for accumulating business or anything like that. Our dream 2 years ago was our dreams 2 years ago was to promote the idea of having a sea of green, having a sea of people wearing green shirts in the LaSalle Gallery. Because way back then, when you wanted to, what was that? When you wanted to wear like a LaSalle shirt, it was quite difficult to look for one, and you had to buy a Giordano
Different
green
kinds
shirt.
of green.
Yeah, exactly. So that was the idea, and we were quite happy that a lot of people got into, getting the gang green shirts. And right now, we're even happier that a lot of groups have come up with their own designs. And right now, you can actually see a sea of green every time LaSalle plays in the UAP.
I love those gangrene shirts. Even George wants one.
I know. I don't
You have
have
a
one
GC
yet.
na,
I have
diba?
a GC, but I don't have the shirt. Had I known. Okay.
Oh, game na tayo, Thursday. Okay, why are we going to win? Richard, analysis.
Why?
Why?
I think LaSalle.
I mean, how na lang? I know we are going to win, but how?
No, I think LaSalle has learned its lesson from the past losses against Ateneo, and we know now how to beat them after the third game. And one thing we have to control is their three-point shooters. I think LaSalle was successful in limiting their three-point baskets in the third game, and we were able to control also si Fort Arrow. But I think one big factor also would be our rebounding, because that's been a problem of LaSalle all throughout this season. And I just think that LaSalle is going to win by pure heart.
Kasi we don't have the big man. Tsaka si a guy earlier on sa Halikinu was si Jai Reyes. I don't know, we can't guard this guy for our life, This guy is too fast, too small, too fast, So
He's pretending.
Simon's there. So
Yeah.
Simon, I think, did a very good job on the third game. And we feel that he has Jai's number. So
And we need guys to step up, like si Barua stepped up big time in the last game, and of course Malabes when JV was struggling, di ba? And we also need and we need Rico to stay in the game.
Yes.
Not get into foul trouble, para makontrol yung boards, because whenever he's out, we struggle with the
good
rebound.
move ba yun yung ginawa ni Coach Franz yung sa start, he did start Rico, he did start yata Cholo, di ba? And that's
Save them for the last part.
That actually started in the second round game with the Ateneo. Rico came off the bench, but he actually came in the game a little earlier than I guess what coach was comfortable with. Kasi wala tayong field goals, no? So not until Rico came in, parang dun lumabas yung laro niya na wala yung gigil of being in the starting five.
It almost backfired because we had a bad start during that game. But when
13-3.
when Cholo came in, he made a big difference in the game, made crucial stops, and sparked a rally by Lasat.
The thing about Cholo is what I like about the way he plays. He does the dirty work. You know, he picks up
I love his
after his
game.
teammates. He makes the steals, the rebounds. He's a
the
very
little
hard. He's a very hard-working player, and that's what I think the other guys have to pick up from also, so that this team can work a little bit better.
You know, guys, if you guys want to voice out your opinions or ask Gangrene or Richard or George or Bobby any questions, you guys can text us just by keying in NUMSG space your name and message and send that over to 29107. Did I get the digits right, Jay? Got the thumbs up. 29107 is where you send it, and we will be waiting. Kanina, doon sa Halikinu, dami nag-text sa atin. Wala.
Hindi tayo nag-invite
I
eh.
remember.
Oh, we're gonna wait. Dagdag ko lang na...
You know, question sa atin. What do you think of the NCAA Championship on Wednesday?
I think you're listening to the wrong show.
Letran. Para mag
Letran
third
ka?
game. Yeah, Letran. My dad's from Letran, yeah. But somebody gave me an Equa shirt, so anyway, I'm
That's
not gonna...
cool.
San Beda na yan. San Beda grade school.
Okay, back to our
I
game.
think you're in the wrong show, dude.
Pero ako, dagdag ko lang na in early offense, I like when Christio gets to touch the ball eh. Kasi he has to give it up eh. If you saw the last play yata,
What do you mean he has to give it up?
kasi if you give
Somebody's
Christio
on
the
him.
ball early, he has to pass it eh. He's not the type of guy, you give
Will
it to him,
make
he'll
his
take it
own.
eh. Oo. So, ang delikado is if they pass the ball around, then last... They end up with Chris. Yun ang delikado. But if they get it to him early, he gives it up eh. That's why he gave it up to Jai Reyes. And Jai Reyes dumped it off to Later and made that shot and he thought he tied the ball.
I mean, you guys
love
usually
it.
join the team after yung dinner after the game, or it's only some of the members of gang. Besides,
We have our own post-game.
okay.
But
You have your
but there was
pre-game
a
and
time.
post-game, right?
Yeah, but there was a time that the players joined us. I think that was after the UP game. Yeah. And you know, we invited the team over. And
Bakit di sila
I see.
napagod dun sa UP?
No naman.
Yeah, talk about that. Yung eyeball, yung before and after the game. What's the ritual or tradition?
Well, normally it's kind of funny because I have friends from Cebu came over. and
Wow.
There was one time that
We're
we normally
heard in
have
Cebu,
teams.
by the way.
Sorry.
Right? Jay, aren't we heard in Cebu? Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Okay.
Mayong gabi.
Might be. Anyway, we normally meet very very early. Like for example, if the game is 3 o'clock, as early as 10:30, 11 o'clock,
Wow,
we already start seeing each other, having lunch together, talking about the games, getting our tickets, which is quite important.
You think
Yeah.
the Araneta Center will ever allow tailgate parties? Diba?
That'd be cool.
Barbecue tayo.
But the problem there is the space, because parking.
Ticket
yeah,
then.
the parking is quite.
Speaking of tickets, would you happen to have Bobby, Richard, George, and me
I
4
have a
extra
question.
tickets?
Do you guys get dibs on where to find tickets? I mean, if I join this group, is that an advantage? Because I am having a hard time getting my own
First
tickets.
step is to register in archerpride.com.
Kala ko, kala ko, yeah, we have initiation.
Yeah, and then
And then we go from there.
take it from there. Paging Green Arrows.
Yeah, we are.
George is looking for
Yes. Okay.
And I think RJ wants to sit beside her.
RJ.
Sure. You can sit beside her as long as you get me, Richard, and Magu tickets.
I need
No
more tickets.
problem.
Make it 5 so I can bring extras.
Apparently, we have our first texter. Dude, I want tickets too. It's from Dominic Uy.
Oh, Dom has landed. Welcome
Yeah.
back to Manila, buddy.
Ay, naku, Dom.
He wants
Traffic
tickets.
raw eh.
Abot ba si Dom?
Traffic raw.
If Dom's having a hard time getting tickets, what more?
Yun nga eh. Si
Regular
Dom na yun eh.
folk.
That's Dominic Uy.
So, what else? About
Hindi pa sumasagot sa tickets natin.
There's just one trivia that I just want to share. It was discussed earlier that some of our friends from the blue side were telling us that our team are old and stuff like that.
What do you mean old?
Yeah, well,
Age-wise.
they actually mentioned it.
Our
because,
members, our
yeah.
players.
Yeah, I just got some information from Green Arrows, our godfather, that the actual average age for for our players is 20.6, and the actual age of, or the average age of the blue team is 20.2.
Hey, take it easy with the numbers,
Yeah.
They might not.
Well, yeah. So we're just
Maybe
we're
not.
actually the fourth oldest team.
How about
in
the Warriors?
okay.
They
Well,
should be.
no, I don't have that information, but we're basically almost
Just a few months.
yeah, just a few months. So